The idol show is an undeniably pivotal part in Japanese popular culture, arguably more so than anime and manga themselves, and that's thanks in part to marketing. Gigok has done videos on the intertwined history of idols and mecha, and that's kind of the point of this review. Like mechs, idols are industry merchandise, which sounds terrible because it really is, but that's another topic for another day, but has become an indispensable part of the modern Japanese identity that, controversial or not, doesn't seem to be going anywhere anytime soon. Media franchises like Love Live have seemingly immortalized this fact. The first Love Live, as you'd expect, follows suit, with its characters and legacy still very much popular even after more than 10 years of their debut, unlike real idols ironically. So is it really that good, or is it just smart marketing? The answer is yes, ish. Honoka, a chipper young girl, attends Otonokiza Academy with her friends Kotori and Yumi, but the school threatens to shut down due to its declining admittance, prompting the girls to try attracting new prospective students. What they land on is, of course, school idols. Soon attracting 6 more members, the girls go by the group name Muse and begin to learn that being idols is more than just saving the school, but instead a fun, energy-filled journey taken with friends as they grow more in the industry and even aim for being the best of the best. It's arguable that modern anime music, and marketing wouldn't be the same without Love Live. It's that important to the culture. After all, there are still other media and merchandise of the series still being produced to this day, unlike some other shows. But it does beg the question of whether it's legitimately deserved or if the marketing is just clever like that. Well, having seen it again, it really does seem like a sprinkling of both. To get this out of the way, yes, the girls are cute. They're designed to be simple and adhere to numerous types of moe, like the bubbly girl, the ara ara, the tomboy, and the cutesy tryhard, among others. This doesn't make them particularly interesting or relatable, but as a group they do sell this dynamic of if you don't like her, there's this one. It's not a new tactic in marketing, hell you could argue it's been that way since the 90s boy bands, or even further back. But nevertheless, it's a smart approach to present to a willing compromising audience. Everything else, to be honest, is kind of good. Embarrassingly so that I hate to admit, but I kind of dig the manipulation. The art style is incredibly bright and colorful, as it needs to be, but the comedy within the moe is an adorable contrast to the lighting. They somehow managed to make very funny reaction comedy within the limits of still being cute, something the style will continue to perfect further on. The relationships within the group aren't too special. You can glean what their histories and psychologies are within seconds of how they interact, which is surprising because there are some incredibly strong emotional moments that don't feel like they come out of nowhere. They belong, and it makes a colorful anime about cute girls less colorful, in a very moving way. The first instance I think of is the first performance, where Honoka, Kotori, and Umi make their debut to an audience of none, despite advertising themselves relentlessly throughout the school. It's the first big hurdle the girls have to jump, and is handled very maturely. And I guess I should talk about the music. Yeah, it's good. The thing is, it's good. That's it. I personally don't find anything spectacular about the soundtrack, but what the fuck do I know? The music is a culture in and of itself. I do like the songs. Snow Halation is an instant idol classic. Bokura wa Ima no Nakade is a fitting opening matching the style and atmosphere of the show, and just about everything in between are legitimate gems on their own. Of course, the girls' singing voices are phenomenal, ranging from operatic to silky smooth. Another thing I want to point out are their performances. A mix of fast camera work, intensive choreography, and somewhat incredible production design, like Snow Halation, make them some of the more visually pleasing musical segments in all of anime, that you almost forget about that butt-ugly CGI in the process. Love it or hate it, Love Live is anything but forgettable. It's as much a part of anime culture as One Piece, Pokemon, and Gundam, and it doesn't seem interested in slowing down anytime soon. As for the story itself, it's a pillar in the culture. That alone is worth a watch, but it's not particularly strong in story or intrigue. It's a show about cute girls being idols with the colors, music, and plot to bring about that minimal charm one may crave. It's a testament to anime, and a semi-serviceable one at that. Enough to stick its claim in Japanese anime history. Take this stage for yourself and see what's been in the spotlight for well over a decade.